Hey guys, it's Mook. I thought I'd share with you a quick way to make a lantern when you're out in the woods, out camping, without having to carry a lantern itself along with you. The sad fact is most places you go, at least in the U.S., you're going to find some trash, and in the trash you're going to find tin cans. If you carry along a couple of candles, you can turn one of these into a nifty little lantern with relatively little effort. I'm going to show you two different types of lanterns, two different types of candles you can use in this lantern. Alright. Get the gloves on. Move this out of the way. First thing you do, you're going to make an opening. The way I do it, just stab in the middle, cut downward, about like so. Cut this way. You can cut this way. Same thing on the other side. As close to the same width as you did on the first side. Now, before anybody has a cow about me using a knife, this is hardened steel, this is aluminum, and there's a reason God made sharpening stones. Take your two flaps, move them to the side. You can shake out any excess water. Put a votive candle in there. Light it up. And there is not quite enough heat coming out the top that you would have to worry about hanging this on a twig or a string. And the neat part about this is if you have it on a string, these flaps here will always keep the opening facing away from oncoming wind. So that's the first kind using a votive candle. Now, if you have a longer candle, you can use the same setup. Get the gloves back on, flip it over, and you may want to do this part before you cut the flaps, but make a stab. Make another stab. Make another stab. And a fourth one. You may have to widen these depending on how big your candle is. Flip these up like so, or inward. Then you take your candle, stick it in the bottom, and if you've made the flaps, the opening wide enough, you end up with your candle sticking through like so. Now, I'm obviously going to have to open this just a little bit more. The gloves are coming in handy because I can tell you I'd be chewed to pieces on this aluminum if I weren't wearing gloves. Okay, so the candle sticks up a little better. And obviously, when you're using the long candle, you'll have to suspend this lantern because you're not going to be able to balance it like that. But again, you can hang it from a twig. I would probably use a small S of wire to go through the top, but this will always face away from the wind, and the aluminum on the inside makes a nice reflector to reflect light onto whatever you need it for. As the candle burns down, you can push it up further and further, and you don't have to take a lantern with you when you go out in the woods, because chances are you're going to find a tin can laying around somewhere. Thanks.